It's a heavy gun, right?
That's heavy.
It's about 40 pounds. I don't know what that converts over to. Probably like
40 pounds, I get it.
40 pounds. Heavy.
Yeah, heavy, man.
Fucking heavy gun. It has to be shooting a big bullet like this. This bullet has actually been around for a long time. So this bullet's been around since World War I, World War II. No one ever made a shoulder-fired weapon that shot this. Okay, the only other weapon that really fires this is the big machine gun that are on like tanks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
See the one always mounted on like Humvees, tanks, whatever. Helicopters, they always have them mounted on there too. Not something that's practical to carry around. Maybe that gun by itself weighs like 100 pounds. So you can't just pick that gun up and carry it around and shoot with it. So the designer of this, his name is Ronnie Barrett. He was a war photographer, so he was a photographer overseas. Pictures. He saw the potential of this round, how much power it had behind it, but he saw no one ever had any you can carry around and shoot. So he strove to design the first shoulder-fired weapon that shot this gun. Carry wherever you want, shoot it, and not blow your shoulder off. And that was this, the Barrett. Now pretty much used by so many different countries. There's a couple different variants. There's the M95, which is this one. You shoot one round at a time. They have the 107, which the military likes, which is the semi-auto one, where you can just keep shooting without having to bolt action it. So this one is the bolt. You have to close that bolt manually. You have to close it and lock it down. With the other one, you just keep shooting. So boom, 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 boom. This you're going to get more accuracy out of. Bolt actions are always more accurate because you have to take your time more. You can't just keep shooting afterwards. You have to shoot that one shot and then actually unload that round, load another round in there, and lock it down. So you have to be a little slower with it. With the other ones, you could just boom, 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 and it just kind of goes all over the place. Effective range is about 4,000 meters, about 3 miles. Will penetrate up to about 18 inches of steel. So 1.5 feet of steel, designed for anti-material, cars, planes, tanks, helicopters, stuff like that. Not specifically designed to be used on people. Because it puts your insides on the outside. Yeah. Just inside out. Yeah. Very strong. Car engines, straight through it. You can be hiding behind it, it's going to go straight through it. Wow. Yeah. The Coast Guard actually uses this a lot. Down here in the U.S., for any like coastal cities, they have, especially down here, the Coast Guard down here uses this specifically. If they see any like drug boats or anything coming up, instead of sitting there and trying to chasing after them, they use this, fly up high above it where they can't shoot back at it, have a gunner in the door of the helicopter, lock onto the boat. Okay, I see where he's at. Boom. Wow. One round through the engine block disables the whole thing. Then they can't run away. Yeah. Then they're a sitting duck in the water, which is very nice. So, because it's an anti-material rifle, I'm going to give you some material here to shoot at. Yeah. Okay? This is going to be called the 50 cal challenge. 50 cal challenge coin. I'm going to stick it on your paper, you're going to shoot it. Okay? If you hit it, it makes an awesome souvenir for you to take home. Bragging rights. You can be like, hey, I shot a 50 cal and I nailed this shit. Even if you hit it on the outside edge, it'll make basically a bottle opener for you. That way you don't have to pull a bottle opener, you can just pull that out, pop it open and be like, I made this. I did it on purpose, I swear. And then if you miss, you get a cool coin to take home. You get a cool coin souvenir. But if you do what I tell you, I haven't had anybody completely miss in a while. I think I had a little kid just because the kid got too nervous and pulled the trigger too soon. But I think he even like clipped it. He like barely clipped the edge of it. So I was like, that doesn't count. But if you take your time, nice and slow, steady, boom, you'll drill it right in the middle, okay? So, nice big target here to aim at, so it's not hard to shoot. So your point of aim is going to be the X here. Got it. So we're going to be aiming right there at that X. Yeah, definitely more than the AK. And the AK was, but not too bad though. It's one bullet, so it's more noise than anything. It definitely does have some kick to it, but it's not gonna blow your shoulder out or anything like that. Now, position for this one. I'm going to show on my left hand just so you can see where I'm placing my finger on here. Just to see what you're using, but obviously you're going to use your right hand. So what we want to do is just use the tip of our finger. Okay, don't jam your whole finger all the way across.
Okay.
Hey, Will, you're cold?
No.
Okay. So we don't want to jam our finger all the way across. Okay.
All right. Good job.
Come on in, Max. That's because we don't want to pull off to the side. So if you stick your finger all the way across, you'll end up pulling to the left or to the right. Because you're applying more pressure here, it's going to pull to the side. So what we want to do is use the tip of our finger so we apply steady pressure backwards. So we're pulling a straight line backwards instead of pulling to the side. Because if you jam it all the way across, you have a tendency to kind of pull with your wrist a little bit when you're pulling, and it will pull it to the left or to the right. Okay, so just the tip of our finger. You're going to want to apply steady, even pressure all the way back until it goes off. So don't jam really hard like that. Okay, we don't want to do that. Even at this distance, you'll end up clipping it instead of getting a good hit on it. What you want to do is let the gun surprise you. If it scares the shit out of you when it goes off, you're going to dead center that shot. Okay, so if it scares you, you're going to have a good shot. Okay, so you just want to keep applying more pressure until it goes off. So you don't want to know exactly when it's going to go off. Okay? Don't hold your breath. Video games and movies got that completely wrong. No sniper is ever going to hold your breath. Because that actually tenses your body up more. So then you're anticipating it a lot more. You're waiting for that breath. You're going to overthink that shot and end up pulling it up or down. So for this one, breathe normal. Breathe in, out, breathe normal. What I want you to do as you're applying pressure on that, exhale all the way. So I want you to exhale all the way. Squeeze, 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 boom, before you inhale again. Okay, it's called your natural respiratory pause. Position. Right hand is going to go on the pistol grip here. Left hand, there's a couple places you can put it, whatever comfortable for you. You can put it here. You can put it here. There's a little handle. You can put it up here. You can grab onto the bipod. Whatever comfortable for you. This hand doesn't do anything. You could do it like this. Okay, you don't even have to put your hand on there. I just like to grab on for a little more stability. For our position, we're going to use our leg for elevation. Okay, we don't want to use our shoulder. If we need to aim higher, we don't want to use our shoulder to kind of drop it down. We want to use our leg. So I need to aim a lot higher. I'm going to take a step back, almost into a lunge.
Okay.
Almost into a lunge with my leg. And I want my right leg, my knee locked out. Don't leave a bend in this knee. Lock that knee out, because that's going to lock that position. So you're not having to go up or down. Okay? Because if it's not locked, I could kind of sag or bounce up and down a little bit here. If it's locked, it's stable. I'm not going to go anywhere. Okay? Same position here, with our face on the buttstock, where we can see through that scope, okay? And then slow, steady speed.
You're going to shoot it first.
Okay?
Yeah, first ready to do it.
Practice first. Okay. So, put it in here. Okay, you should be able to see once you get in that position. Not yet, we're not shooting yet.
Oh, okay.
Practice.
All right.
So you should be able to see the crosshair here, straight down, straight across. Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so on the left side here, the safety. I'm going to flip that down. No bullet. Feel that slow, steady speed. You feel how easy that was?
Yeah.
One more practice. One more and then we'll go hot. Okay? Nice. Nice and easy, steady squeeze. The big bullet.
There.
Okay, ready?
I think so.
Okay, so finger straight. Yeah, I'm not even gonna put the finger straight. I'm not even gonna put the safety back on for you. So as soon as you pull that trigger, you're ready. Okay? 50. Go for it. Take your time. No rush.
Yeah. You've never shot something like this. It's called the Saber 12. It's a semi-automatic shotgun. So you shot it point back.
Woo, dead center. Good shot. Great shot.
That was dead center?
Dead center. You see how there's no X left on there? Dead center. Told you. When you fly back, do you have a check bag, like under the plane, or just a carry-on?
Yeah.
Keep it.
It's not?
No, it's not too bad. Don't put it in your carry-on, or you'll get a free pat down. I always tell people if you put that in your carry-on and take it on the plane, they're gonna break the rubber gloves out. Okay, you're gonna get that search you don't want. That's the search you're gonna get. But if you stick it in your carry-on, you'll be fine.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna go get that coin. It fell
Yeah,
off, but
can
I see
I,
it behind it. You want a photo?
No, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say just a couple bullets.
Yeah, you can take any of them. You can take all of them.
You're just going to pull back on
Yeah.
these. Grab his chain.
Same thing, just heavy.
Last step.
And
Same
then, yeah, you can grab
selector
right there.
to position.
Yeah,
Same
that one's heavy.
to fire.
Okay, I'm gonna get the whole thing. I'm gonna go this way to get the whole gun. Okay, and 1,
Okay, who wants to go
2,
first?
3.
Oh, and guys, check it out. Top.
Under the plane.
This is from the RCP-90, right?
No, that's the
AK-47.
PK. Yeah, the P90 is gonna be
The
that
smaller
one.
ones.
That's the P90.
Cool.
Back release, yeah. Good. Safety. Fire. 10 rounds.
Okay, I just gotta wait for him to stop shooting so I can
Yeah,
get that
long
point.
trigger squeeze, long trigger squeeze.
It fell off. I see where it landed, but it fell
I
off.
can't even see